Whoops, forgot to plug in that microphone. Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome to my last live stream before I go to Comic-Con tomorrow. Going to Comic-Con tomorrow. There's a shit ton I got to do tonight. And in all honesty, it would probably be more efficient to not live stream, but I'm going to do it for a little bit. There's plenty that I have to do that I cannot live stream, but for the little bit that I can, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, what's up? What is up? How's it going, everybody? Oh, what's up, Liz? This is probably the farthest behind I've ever been on a kill count, which sucks. Like, really sucks, but trying to get it done. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Zach? What's up? Okay. I interrupted your rabbit session. Rabbit session is, that could be something way dirtier. That's wrong. Alright, I'm going to back out of that one. How do you play close? Which kill count you're going to do next? What? Thanks, Tyler. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, John Montoya. High five the screen. Pow. Thanks, Ray Ray. Okay. So. I think these should loop pretty seamlessly now, right? No, I've got to upload on Friday. I can't not do that. My goal is to, like, go a full year without missing a single Friday upload. So we'll see if I can do that. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry for interrupting your shit, man. Just deal with it. Yeah, Chelsea's mostly recovered from D23. She's doing well. I don't know if I'm going to do Scream rankings videos since there's only 4 of them. I'm not sure if there's a point to that, especially because, in my opinion, it's pretty self-evident what the rankings are. But I might do something. The only issue with that is, like, so the Friday videos were doing really well, especially the last couple were just like skyrocketing in views and shit. And then I switched over to Scream when I finished, and the Scream videos weren't getting nearly the views that the Fridays were because people are interested in the game. That's what brought them to the kill counts for Friday the 13th. So really, the reason I did the ranking video was to get more Friday the 13th fans back on board with the channel. So I don't like doing the Scream ranked video might be more work than it's worth. The Friday the 13th video was definitely worth the effort because I think like that day I got like but the day I released it and then the next day I got 5,000 subscribers like in 2 days. So that was pretty fucking cool. But I don't know if it'd be worth it to do the Scream ranked video because it just seems as though Scream is not bringing home the bacon, if you would. Thanks, Logan Hall Vlog and Naruto Plays. Are you ever going to do the series of the movie The Leprechaun? Yeah, probably. I fucking love those movies. Scream 4 will be uploaded Friday, like all kill counts. Thursday, if you're a patron. My patrons get, $5 and up patrons get early releases. So they get to kind of gloat about that. What up, Trenton Michael? Thanks, David. Yeah, Vivid Chim. It was insane. So, like, honestly, I would probably do another Friday the 13th list video before I did a Scream video. Whether that would be, like, the best kills, the best final girls, the most badass characters. There's a ton I have in mind. It's just I don't have the time to do it. The only reason I had the time to do the ranked Friday the 13th videos is because I used my holiday break over 4th of July weekend to do it. Sup, Sebastian Banuelos. How many people we got in here? Is it a good time to do the... All right, it's over 200. And, okay, guys, time for the spiel. Sorry for everyone who's heard it. You know what it is. Hold on, let me just copy and paste this boy into here. 1 second. But you're about to get the spiel. This is for everyone who's new to editing live streams. You're getting a spiel coming your way. Okay, so here's the spiel, all right? For everyone asking me to do a huge series like Nightmare or Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Saw, etc., etc., etc. Here's the deal, guys. I cannot wait to do those movies because I love those movies. They're iconic. They're important to the genre, and especially, I mean, some of them like Nightmare, they're going to be fun as hell with the kill count to do those. Even though there's not a lot of kills, those are fun, right? But the problem is that it takes me a long time to make these videos, and the more movies in a franchise, the longer it takes me, because the way in which I write the scripts, I have to watch all of the movies before I write any of the scripts and before I shoot any of the episodes. So that means, in the case of, I think Halloween has like 10, including the remakes, that would mean watching 10 movies before I ever shoot an episode, and that's a lot of time. And unfortunately, the biggest problem in my life right now is that I don't have time because I work a full-time job. That job takes up 60... Sorry. It's been a long day. That job takes up 60 hours a week for my life, and I use what little time I have outside of that mostly for dead meat. I don't really do anything besides work and dead meat. And so the problem that we're trying to fix here is to just combine those things and have dead meat be my job that pays my bills, right? So that way I wouldn't have to drive to and from work 5 days a week, and I wouldn't have to spend all those hours at work working. Instead, I could be at home doing dead meat stuff. And when that happens, you're going to get the big-ass series like Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween, and you're going to get more than one video a week. It'll be 2 to 3 videos a week, so like 2 kill counts a week, which really everyone's been asking for, and which I would fucking love to do it, right? Problem is, YouTube ad revenue isn't what it used to be, and it's unreliable. So the best way to do this is if you can contribute to my Patreon, which I'm gonna link spam the chat right now. Even Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you subscribe at any dollar amount you want. It can literally be a single dollar a month, and then every month you get charged for that dollar, and that money goes to me. It's a much better payout than YouTube. YouTube super chats, for instance, take 30%. Like YouTube takes 30% of all that money given to me, whereas Patreon, I forget the cut, but it's way lower. In any case, think of it as like Netflix. You pay per month to have Netflix or Hulu Plus or any of those things. With Patreon, you can pay per month to have more dead meat. And like I said, it can literally be a single dollar a month. That's a quarter a week. And the cool thing about Patreon is if you choose to do more than $1 a month, starting at $5 and going up, there are rewards for your contribution. So it's not just a donation where you're giving money and you don't get anything back. For instance, $5 a month will get you early releases. I mentioned it earlier. So when you get the dead meat notification and you're like, oh, a new kill count episode is out, and you jump in there and you're about to be like first, and then you see there's like a dozen comments already. Those are patrons who have been watching that video for a day or two because they got an early release. And then Patreon is welfare for YouTubers. That's exactly right, Base Trail. Because guys, YouTube takes a lot of time to make this quality content, to make these kill count episodes. I mean, if you've been to these editing live streams, you've seen how many hours go into just making a single video. And then if you take out all the hours I have to spend at my real job of my life, and then some sleep, I don't get a lot, and then some food and stuff, there's not a lot of hours left to do this. And so I'm really like pushing myself just to meet the one video a week that I've been doing faithfully for how many? It's going to be 16 weeks now. So thank you, Noah. Thank you. I appreciate it. So guys, if you can contribute even a single $1 a month, the crazy thing is that Halloween music. The crazy thing is that if just 10% of my subscribers did $1 a month, so if just 1 in 10 out of all of the people who are subscribed to me on YouTube agreed to give me $1 a month, a quarter a week, that would be enough for me to leave my job and do Dead Meat full time, which would be awesome. It'd be beautiful. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, I would give you $1, but I don't think that's going to do anything, you're wrong. That shit adds up, man. So please consider hitting up my Patreon and doing, even if it's as low as $1. I hate feeling like, I hate doing this. I hate doing the pledge drive thing. I hate asking fans for money. But like content, content takes time. Time is money. I gotta pay bills, and if I'm working, if I'm spending all my time at work to pay my bills, then I can't make all the content that I really want to do for this channel. So please consider it if you're a big fan of the channel. I really hope you will, because it would mean a lot to me. Like Josh De Guzman, thank you. Josh De Guzman stepped up. Thank you very much for joining the Patreon family and hit me up with that $1 a month, man. That means a lot, because it'll add up, and it'll get me, I think, to the point. I mean, I'm at like 900, I think. So, I mean, asking for 1,000 by the end of the day is that's too much. But it'd be awesome to hit 1,000 real soon, because that'd be a nice little milestone. I'm at 920, I think, right now. So, in any case, please consider it. Yeah, Analogous United full-time would be amazing. And that's honestly, it's not like I'm asking you guys to pay me to like sit around and not do anything all day. I would spend 60 hours a week working on this. Ask any of the people who know me from Practical Folks, or who have followed me from the beginning of this and who watch these live streams. Like, I fucking I'm so into this, guys. I love making this content. I love doing it. I have no problem spending all day working on this stuff, because I think it's cool content, and I think that you guys like it, and I think it's worth it, and I just fucking love it. I just need the time to do it, So you wouldn't be just throwing your money away. It would be going towards getting more content from this channel, which apparently you guys like. Sounds like you guys like, which is pretty cool to me. All right. And Rachel Billingsley, thank you. Just upped her pledge. I really appreciate it, Rachel. You're a longtime fan, so we know it. Thanks, Ghosts Are Coming. G404. Yeah, I'll do the Scream MTV series on Kill Count. I will. TV series that's another thing. I will do seasons of television, but those obviously take a long time to get through, because it's a whole season of television. So that's probably something that I couldn't do until this became my full-time job. Thank you, Rachel, so much. And yeah, you guys, if you can't afford it, I'm not guilt tripping anyone. I don't want anyone to feel bad if they can't afford it. Like, that's fine. Just watch the videos, share them. Yeah, 7 Bear Sarah's right. We have to tell James to remember to eat half the time. That's how hard he works. It's true. I'll just sit here and fucking zone in and not do anything but work. My full-time job is editing. I make web content for Fox Broadcasting, not Fox News, Fox shows like Empire Star, Gordon Ramsay shows, etc., etc. That's my full-time job. And what was another question I saw? Oh, Child's Play is a big series, but because a new one's coming out, I'm gonna push myself, man, and fucking try to get it done. Really that's starting to bear down on me. I gotta start watching those movies now, because there are 6/7 of them. So great. All right. Let me get back to work. Alone Gamer, I see you. Analogous United, if you watch any Gordon Ramsay videos online, you've probably seen stuff I've done. Let me get back to this work, because this has to be done tonight, since I leave for Comic-Con tomorrow morning. And that's scary to me, because there's still a lot to do. But Yeah, I'm also doing It, the 1990 version. I'm going to be doing that leading up to and releasing that in conjunction with the remake. Don't worry, I know how to SEO. I know how to social media. Although I won't be doing Texas Chainsaw in time for the new Leatherface movie. I just can't. Or this new Saw. There's like a movie called Jigsaw coming out. I can't. I had to pick one series to like do in conjunction with the new one, and I chose Child's Play. I don't know why really, but I did it. Cause those are gonna be fun, man. It's a fucking doll running around killing people. That's fun as hell. But yeah, that was my spiel, guys. Please consider hitting me up on Patreon. It'll mean a lot to me, and it'll get me closer to the point where you guys get more fucking kill counts every week. You get more series and franchises, and it'll be so cool, guys. I promise it'll be worth it. Yeah, Saw would take me a very long time, because I mean, I wonder how many kills those movies average. Oh, I can't wait to rewatch, guys. I can't wait to rewatch all those movies. Because the Saws, I know like the first 3 pretty damn well. And then like 4 through, I think, 6, I know decently well. When doesn't it like go down a whole thing with Mark Wahlberg or some shit? I don't know. The Child's Play movies, I can't wait to rewatch. I think most of the things I remember are from the first one and Bride. Bride I know super well. The second one, the only thing I can remember is like, doesn't it end in a factory and some guy gets like eyes put in his eyes? And then the third one I think has something to do with military, and I remember a guy like jumping onto a grenade to protect other people. Those are my loose, scattered recollections. But Bride of Chucky I remember very well. I watched that a lot. John Ritter's in it. Rest in peace. Friday the 13th devs are going to be at Comic-Con? Do you mean like game developers? Gyro the Pro? Yeah, Nelgus, I actually I do have a spot. It's literally above my fireplace that is empty and ready for the silver play button when I get it. So hoping that happens soon. All right, so basically what I'm doing now is going through and adjusting audio levels. Problem with this video is, 1, it's too fucking long. 2, I've got to re-record shit. This sucks. This is a lot. Thanks, Liz. Okay, so to give myself a break from all the audio levels, which is literally my least favorite thing to do, I'm going to watch through what I have so far and see what I have to re-record tonight. Oh, cool, Gyro. I'll try to check that out because I think Thursday I'm not cosplaying and I'm going to be recording stuff for Dead Meat. Bye, Rachel. Have fun watching Big Brother. Okay, so these are lines I have to do. Okay.
The movie begins as all the others do, with a phone call. Sleepover pals Trudy and Sherry.
I mean, I might as well re-record that line because that sounds bad. The movie begins as... And it's not all the others. Scream 2 doesn't start with a phone call. The movie begins as many of the others do with a phone call. Okay.
Sherry get harassed by our old pal Ghostface after chatting about the current state of the horror genre.
It sucks. It's not scary. It's gross. I hate all that torture porn shit.
In no time at all, literally less than 4 minutes in, they get killed. Ghostface jumps out and stabs Trudy in the chest with the only weapon he's ever shown proficiency in, the hunting knife. It was always a retractable blade in the original 3, but this film uses a CG blade instead. I never noticed. A second Ghostface pops out and slits Sherry's throat and then runs away, letting her do a nice dramatic death slide in the corner as we're left wondering why neither of these actors were well-known stars. Kind of wondering why neither of these actors were well-known.
I hate audio levels.
Wondering why neither of these actors were well-known stars. Kind of breaking the trend there, aren't you, Scream 4? Well, not actually, because it turns out that this is Stab 6. That's right, none of that was real. But movies aren't real in general, so I'm still putting those kills on my list. Watching Stab 6 are Rachel and Chloe, 2 actors.
Okay. Watching Stab 6 are Rachel and Chloe, who are played by two actors.
Who we do know, so
We do know.
So that makes us feel a lot more at home in this series.
So that makes us feel a lot more at home in this series. Okay. I have so many lines to re-record. This sucks.
Rachel's not a big fan, though, talking mad shit about Stab.
Lucy Hale is well known now. Who's Lucy Hale? Who the fuck's that? No, I forget who this chick is. But you definitely know Kristen Bell. Who's this? Anna... Who's it? Anna... Is that Anna Paquin? I don't know.
This series. Rachel's not a big fan, though, talking mad shit about Stab.
A bunch of articulate teens sit around and deconstruct horror movies until Ghostface kills them one by one. It's been done to death.
Wait, that sounds a lot like... Oh, Scream 4, you cheeky meta bastard. In either case, Chloe doesn't agree with Rachel, and to prove just how much she loves the Stab films, she stabs Rachel in the gut with a knife.
What do you mean, am I open to going closed captioning for my videos? I think most of them do have captions thanks to fans like Jordan and Allie, who put in the time to caption them.
Much she loves the Stab film, she stabs Rachel in the gut with a knife. Oh, and she does a little twist there too. That's brutal. She stabs Rachel a second time in the same exact spot just to show that Kristen Bell don't fuck around. Forget what you heard about Anna. And then, wait, what? That was Stab 7? They watched Stab 6 in the beginning of Stab 7? What the fuck? Now that I don't know who or what to trust in this movie, it's hard for me to take these two new chicks seriously. But Jenny tells Marnie that they live in Woodsboro, so I guess I should take her word for it? Or maybe I shouldn't, since Marnie gets a phone call and it turns out it's just Jenny fucking with her. The convo's cut short after Marnie yells out over the phone, and Jenny comes downstairs to find her phone on the floor and the lights out. Spooky scary. Marnie's body then flies through the window, giving us our first quote-unquote real kill in the movie. Looks like she was stabbed in the gut? I mean, that's a pretty safe bet. It's kind of the only thing Ghostface does. He pops in to say hello and chases Jenny up the stairs, but since she doesn't keep bicycles on her staircase, like any self-respecting horror film heroine, he manages to catch up with her and stab her in the back. She crawls away, but he manages to catch up with her and stab her in the back.
He manages to catch up with her and stab her in the back. He manages to stab her in the back. Okay, that makes sense.
She crawls away, but before she can get out of the garage, he crushes her with the door in an homage to Tatum's.
Oh. Lucy Hale was in Pretty Little Liars. Was that post 2010? Charar. Lucy's literally like right there. She's been a lazy fucking cat. She hasn't moved from this spot all day. It's Lucy. It's Lucy. It's Lucy. It's Lucy. Mwah. Mwah. You're gonna have the house to yourself for 4 days, Lucy. Yeah. Oh. What are you gonna do? You gonna have some kitty parties while we're gone? You gonna stay up late? You gonna run around with zoomies? Oh my god, you're so tired. You're Oh my god. This fucking cat. You don't have to argue if cats or dogs are better. They're both great. They're both great in their own ways. You're never right, little Lucy. You're never right, little Lucy. Yeah. Lucy looks exactly like a lot of cats. Half the time I'm scrolling through Instagram, I'm like, is that Lucy? All right, okay, you're done. Bye, baby. She's done. There's no reason to be scared of Lucy.
Death in the original. He finally puts a real end to the real opening sequence of this movie with a trademark knife slash. At this point, I'm still so shook from those fake out beginnings that I'm half expecting Wes Craven to take off the Ghostface mask, flip me the bird, and thank me for my money.
I won't be able to
no,
do
we're
TV
in it for real
series until
now.
I have more time, but once I can, I will do the Scream series.
In fact, we're back in Woodsboro, where there's ghost faces hanging everywhere and very poor taste. Sydney's here too, but she's just visiting, kicking off a book signing tour for her written experience of the Scream situation.
Why do I feel like this is quieter, this music? Like, I can't really hear this music.
Dewey, on the other hand, lives here and has finally become
Like, what if I make it too bigger?
sheriff. He's got a deputy of his own now.
Why can't I hear this fucking music?
Sydney's here too, but she's just visiting, kicking off a book signing tour for her written experience of the Scream situation. Dewey, on the other hand, lives here and has finally become sheriff. He's got a
Yeah, I think I'm gonna up that by 2. Guys, new kill count episodes come out every Friday. That's the rule. Oh no, there's fucking cat hair all over the place. Okay. Alright.
deputy of his own now, Deputy Judy, and she definitely wants to get down and dirty with the Deuster.
You're not cheating on your wife if you eat my lemon square.
Yeah, maybe not technically, but I've seen Gal in action enough times to know I wouldn't want to be on her bad side. Even if she is having a hard time of it lately, bored as hell in Woodsboro, quietly envious of Sydney's success and experiencing a nasty bout of writer's block. But this is the old guard. We're here to talk reboots and new ideas and youths. Youths like Sydney's cousin Jill. She's headed to school with her friends, the cool-ass Kirby, played expertly by Hayden Panettiere, and the
Oh yeah, okay. Played expertly by, how do you fucking say her name? The cool ass Kirby, played expertly by Hayden. Is it Panettiere? Let's find out. I need to hear it. Oh, Nick Rangel joined the Patreon family. Thank you, Nick Rangel. Wah, 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 wah. I'll just I don't have an air horn, so I'm just gonna say that. Hayden Panettiere pronunciation. Yes. You gonna say it?
Hayden Panettiere.
See, no, that's what I say, and that's apparently wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I know what I can do. I'll just be like, Hayden Panettiere interview. Oh, Jonathan Vasquez joined the Patreon family. Thank you, Jonathan Vasquez. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. For all the new patrons, make sure you go to the patron page, and now you have access to patron unlocky things.
She bravely revealed her battle with postpartum depression after the birth of her first child, Kaya. The response from so many moms has been just overwhelmingly positive, and it all comes as Hayden's own character in Nashville was struggling with the very same issues. It's a personal fight and one that Hayden has been incredibly honest about.
Say her name.
We're so happy that you're here today. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for bringing Nashville. Now with Nashville star Hayden Panettiere, she bravely...
Panettiere? Is it Panettiere? Is that right? Panettiere? Panettiere, right? Thanks, Burn Flames. Panettiere. Hayden Panettiere. Okay, Hayden Panettiere. Oh no, I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. Panettiere. All right, Panettiere. Oh no, I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay, all right, let's move on.
This chick Olivia, who happens to live next door to Jill. Jill gets a call from Ghostface, and he asks her the same old question.
What's your favorite scary movie?
So actually, I guess you can forget what I said about fresh ideas. They get to school and talk to these weird-looking cinema club nerds, Robbie and Charlie. Robbie looks weird because he has a little headset webcam thing that he uses to live stream 24/7. How does he afford that bandwidth? And Charlie looks weird because he's played by a Culkin. We also meet Jill's boy.
Yes, era of the capybara. I am the editor and the host and the writer and the producer and everything. Although Chelsea's designing some bomb-ass fucking merch for me. Oh, I don't like Emma Roberts.
Boyfriend. She's mad at him because plot reasons. Dude has no personality, so don't feel bad if you lose him in the white bread section of the grocery store. At Sydney's book signing,
Wait, why'd I mark that?
in the white bread section, dude has no personality, so don't feel bad if you lose him in the white bread section of the grocery store.
I guess the pronunciate, like, I don't really like my... Alright. Fuck, this is a lot of lines. Dude has no personality, so don't feel bad if you lose him in the white bread section of the grocery store. Okay.
At Sydney's book signing, she reunites with Gal and Dewey, a round of hugs on the house. But when Dewey and Judy call the phone involved in last night's murders, it's discovered in the trunk of Sydney's rental car, along with a knife and some bloody pictures. The police get down to business, doing what will surely be an inept investigation, and although Gal wants to help, Deputy Judy pulls a power move and doesn't let her. This causes a bit of marital strife between Gooey. Can that be their couple name, Gooey? When Dewey refuses to budge, Gal decides to go rogue and get back to journalism so she can get her groove back. Oh, and Anthony Anderson is here. Hold tight, dude. Blackish is just a few years in your future. So she goes to hang out at...
Okay, so next line is, that night, Sydney goes to hang out at Jill's house. Oh, man.
Few years in your future. So she goes to hang out at Jill's house along with Jill's mom, Kate, which would...
Along with... that night, Sydney goes to hang out at Jill's house along with Jill's mom, Kate. Okay. God, there's so many fucking lines I have to record.
Would be Maureen's sister, right?
Her mom was my sister.
Right. Boyfriend guy appears in Jill's room, freaking her out a bit and giving Sydney some serious Billy Loomis vibes when she walks in on them. She says goodnight to Jill, and on her way to bed, Judy comes out of the shadows to get real creepy with Sydney, telling her that they went to high school together and that she always noticed Sid, even if Sydney never noticed her. I know this is a classic Scream move to make everyone look suspicious. Everybody's a suspect! Yeah, Randy, I know, alright, but I just feel like in this movie and the last one, the writers went out of their way to make a bunch of characters weird red herrings. Cause yeah,
Sarah, I agree.
Cause yeah, spoiler alert, Judy's not the killer. Also not the killer are these two cops who are staking out Jill's house to keep an eye on Sydney. Anthony Anderson's character Perkins is a little pervy though.
She can live next door to me.
Dude, we just saw that chick come home from high school. She is a high school girl. You're like 40. Doesn't stop the movie from giving us a gratuitous bra shot though when Jill calls Olivia to do a crappy Ghostface impression. Doesn't stop the movie from doesn't stop the movie.
Why is that so quiet?
Doesn't stop the movie from giving us a gratuitous bra shot though when Jill calls Olivia to do a crappy Ghostface impression.
What's up, Cal?
What's your favorite scary movie, Olivia?
While Jill is chatting with Olivia on Kirby's phone, Jill's phone gets a call and Kirby answers it. She thinks it's boyfriend guy, but turns out it's Ghostface, who messes with her a little bit. It's boyfriend guy, but turns out it's Ghostface, who
who says he's hiding in the closet. But turns out it's Ghostface who says he's hiding in the closet. Oh, man.
messes with her a little bit before saying he's in the closet. When they finally open the closet, they find it empty because...
But when they open it, they find it empty. Ugh. But when they open it, they find it empty.
They open the closet, they find it empty because, as you may have guessed, Ghostface was talking.
Oh, man. I had to record a ton of lines for Scream 3 the night before it came out, too, because I just wasn't happy with that script. I don't know.
Ghostface was talking.
The Friday movies were more fun to do because they were easier to make fun of. Whereas Scream, some of these are good movies, you know?
Talking about Olivia's closet. He jumps out and Jill and Kirby see the attack from their bedroom window. Olivia gets stabbed straight through the hand and kicked into a table. Then Ghostface throws her around the room a bit before stabbing her in the back and throwing her on the bed. He goes to town on her stomach with his knife before before finally tossing her through a window just for good measure. It's a decently bloody kill that takes it up a notch when Sydney comes next door to find Olivia's body with her insides on the outside. Ghostface attacks Sydney and Jill, landing a slash on Jill's arm, but Sydney fights back like always. Also like always, Ghostface disappears as the cops arrive. And some more like always, the suspicious boyfriend shows up right after Ghostface is gone. Scream has a playbook, and Coach Craven does not stray from those plays. Over at the hospital, Robbie...
Oof. These levels are all over the fucking place. I hate this. I hate audio so goddamn.
Plays. Over at the hospital, Rob does not stray from those plays.
Oof.
Does not stray from those plays.
Oof, oof, oof.
Does not stray from those plays.
Oh, man.
Craven does not stray from those plays. Over at the hospital, Robbie and Charlie are doing their little stream thing when Gal confronts them, asking to team up to figure...
Oh, man. I feel like they're all over the place.
Confronts them, asking to team up to figure this whole thing out. They agree, mostly because Robbie wants to take a trip to Cougar Town.
I love you.
So going forward, we'll have a nice alliance between new and, well, media of a certain age. Inside the hospital, Sydney fights...
Yeah, no, Glost, you think that would work, but it doesn't. It really doesn't level out the volume. What it does is it takes all these clips and it makes the max peak match a certain level. But then because there's so many clips and like the especially the way I talk, I always am loud at first and then I like get quieter as I go on. So like that first peak is going to be loud and then as it goes on, it's not going to be as loud. So this sucks.
Fires her book agent, Rebecca.
Aiden, I'm rewriting parts of the script because I'm not happy with it.
Walters, because she is like Scream 1 Gal Weathers level nasty. Because she is like Scream 1 Gal... She is like Scream 1 Gal Weathers level nasty.
2 girls butchered. Payday.
Rebecca pouts her way out to the parking garage, talking to herself like a goddamn crazy person.
Call me tonight and apologize. Just a bunch.
It does suck, Los. This is my least favorite part of editing. I'm fine with editing everything else, honestly. Like, I enjoy it to a certain degree, but like when it comes to audio levels, I'm fucking pissed every time.
Before her soliloquy is interrupted by a phone call. Guess who it is? It's Ghostface. When she tries to run back inside for safety, she discovers that Ghostface has somehow locked the door and also made that handle super weak. So she's trapped against a wall when he storms her and stabs her in the gut. She takes a while to slide down against the wall and die. And if she wasn't fully dead then, she definitely is after Ghostface chucks her from the building and she crashes into this news van. Yeah, go ahead and check for a pulse there, Mountain Dewey. I'm thinking she left it 4 stories up. Party in question is a movie marathon of
Okay, so this is another rewrite. I made things easier for present me by marking which spots I wanted to rewrite.
Party in question is a movie marathon.
The next night, there's a... Oh, the next night... Oh, I already rewrote this. Great. Cool. Good job, James.
High schoolers go to get drunk. I do enjoy the people dressing like Dewey and Gal though. Real Gal's also there, slipping into a ghost face mask to pull her tried and true hidden camera trick, putting a number of webcams all over the party barn. When she gets to her car and starts logging though, she watches as her webcams get covered up by a ghost face. She heads back inside. Ghostface! She heads back inside because she's just gotta get that drunk high school. She heads back inside because she's just gotta get that drunk high schooler footage, yo. She finds a second camera.
Oh, man. I hate this. I hate this.
She heads back inside because she's just gotta get that drunk high schooler footage, yo. She heads back inside because she's just... She heads back inside because she's just gotta get that drunk high schooler footage, yo. She finds a second camera, not drunk high school. What? I'm very hungry. I will be very dismayed if you do that. In fact, I'm going to come get some now so you're not tempted. Be right back. Don't eat all those fries.
All right. What's up, Tyler Johnson?
Gotta get that drunk high schooler footage, yo. She finds a second camera not set up by her. Ghostface comes from up by her. Ghostface comes from behind and attacks her, successfully set up by her. Ghostface comes from behind and attacks her, successfully stabbing her in the shoulder. But Dewey shows up and shoots Ghostface away, and Gal looks like she'll be just fine, because there's no way this franchise has the guts to kill off Courtney Cox. While doing a perimeter check, Officer Haas notices that Jill's window is open. When he goes back to Officer Perkins to relay the information, Ghostface runs up and stabs Haas in the back. It's a simple kill, like most of these are, and all it does is leave me wondering why they wasted Adam Brody in a 2-bit cop part that got killed so unceremoniously. And you're probably like, dude, they're wasting Anthony Anderson too, and you're right to some degree. I mean, he is the next one dead when Ghostface stabs him in the forehead. But check it. Ghostface takes the knife out and Perkins gets out of the car. Bleeding from his fucking brain, he wobbles around for a little bit, blinded by blood, but still swinging
I hate audio levels.
around for a little bit, blinded by blood, but
Dinosaur's probably not going to come out for months. Sorry.
for a little bit, blinded by blood, but still swinging a few punches before finally falling down to his death. This may seem improbable, but Craven based it on a real-life incident, and I think it's freaking great. Inside the house, Sid is all jumpy and gets scared by Kate coming home from a grocery run at the most suspicious hour possible. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Why would she be shopping right now? Whatever. The phone rings and Sydney answers it, and yeah, of course it's Ghostface. Hey Sid, maybe try not answering the phone sometime, huh? Maybe just let the machine get the next one. Ghostface threatens her family, so she runs upstairs and finds Jill has flown the coop, apparently picked up by Kirby to head to that party. When Sid and Kate try to peace out, they're attacked by Ghostface, who they successfully lock out of the house, but Ghostface still manages to stab Kate in the back through the mail slot. Man, mail slots and landline phones? This may be a modern upgrade to the franchise, but part of it's always gonna be stuck in the 90s. Judy shows up, but Sid doesn't trust her, so she GTFOs to go find Jill. Jill's chilling with Charlie.
Alright, here we go. This is new stuff for me to do levels on. Sorry guys, this is the most boring part of editing, so.
Jill's chilling with Charlie and Robbie at
Just a heads up.
chilling with Charlie and Robbie at Kirby's house. And hey, look who's
And then and then after this I have to shoot the thing.
house. And hey, look who's here.
Great. It's a long night.
Look who's here.
Good thing I'm leaving tomorrow morning to drive down to San Diego for Comic-Con.
And hey, look who's here. The boyfriend character guy. The boyfriend character guy. He claims Jill texted him to come. He claims Jill texted him to come over, but she says no, 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 she ain't got her phone. She leaves the room to go.
What I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm trying to make it so that all of my audio hits right at about 0. In the industry, they usually have you try to aim for -12, but I've found that on internet videos, it's better to have it as loud as possible because people can always turn it down, but they can't always turn it up, so.
She ain't got her phone. She leaves the room to go get it. After a little bit of awkward, got her phone. She leaves the room to go get it.
Oh, and then I gotta rewrite this, okay. She leaves the room to go get it with boyfriend guy leaving shortly after. I think that's a faster way to do this.
Leaves the room to go get it. After a little bit of awkward sitting around, Trevor also leaves the room. Because whodunits only work when characters are split up and in constant motion.
Okay. Let's add a bunch of gain to this stuff.
Because whodunits only work when characters are split up and in constant.
Oh man. Cause yeah, I never want an person watching to not be able to hear or like strain to hear.
Leaves the room. Because whodunits only work when characters are split up and in constant motion. Charlie and Kirby.
You know, I want everyone to be able to easily hear my shit.
Up and in constant motion. Charlie and Kirby continue. motion. Charlie and Kirby continue their movie marathon and go to make out before boyfriend guy interrupts them. Thanks, dude. Just because you can't. Thanks, dude. Just because you can't get any doesn't mean you got a cockwalk. Charlie storms off. Charlie storms off with blue balls while Hayden Panettiere.
Oh, let's mark this as a rose because I got a
blue balls while Hayden Panettiere sits.
While Hayden Panettiere, right? While Hayden Panettiere
sits on the couch and does some amazing. Panettiere sits on the couch and does some amazing face acting.
Sits on the couch and does some on the couch. Oops, excuse me, and does some amazing face acting.
Couch and does some amazing face acting, solidifying herself as the most.
Is it Panettiere or is it Panettiere? Panettiere, yeah, Panettiere. Whoa, all right, Nicholas.
Acting, solidifying herself as the most enjoyable new person in the cast.
Get out of my house!
Oh, she's so great.
Get out of my house!
Meanwhile, Robbie.
I don't know, opposite Bendy, will I?
Meanwhile, Robbie's out back. Drunkenly vlogging when Ghost.
Let's add some gain to these little boys. These boys right here.
Drunkenly vlogging when Ghostface comes out of the house and stabs.
Yeah, David, I just don't like people. Like, I hate when I'm watching a video and I have to turn it up and then it's like, oh, my speakers won't go any louder. Like, I fucking hate that. So, fuck that.
Vlogging when Ghostface comes out of the house and stabs him in the chest. He tries to run away, but Ghostface catches up to him, getting him once more in the back.
Plus, I'm thinking about all the times people are like on their phones and they're like, hey, you should check out this video. And then they like play it for someone else. And like, if it's not loud enough, it's not going to work. So.
Up to him, getting him once more in the back and catches up to him, getting him once more in the back and knocking him to the ground. Robbie tries a bullshit excuse to survive.
I think vlogging was a term in 2011. Maybe not. I don't know.
Excuse to survive.
You can't, there's rules. I'm
a bullshit excuse to survive.
You can't, there's
bullshit excuse to survive.
You can't, there's rules. I'm gay. I'm gay.
But it doesn't work because
I'm gay.
But it doesn't work.
Oops. Oh, God, I hate this fucking part. Is it Panettiere or Panettiere?
I'm gay.
But it doesn't work because, obviously.
Oh, man. Well, look at all these road sections. That means I got a lot of shit to record. Fuck.
But it doesn't work because...
Which means that after I record them, I have to come back here. I have to sit down. I have to put them in. And then I have to, like, make sure those levels are good.
But it doesn't work because, obviously.
I'm gay.
But it doesn't work because, obviously.
Panettiere. Okay, there are 4 syllables. Panettiere.
Doesn't work because, obviously. Ghostface stabs him once more and Robbie ends up stumbling.
Okay, so Ghostface stabs him once more, and Robbie ends up stumbling to the front porch to die.
Stumbling to his death on the front porch.
Stumbling to his death on the front porch.
He ends up stumbling to his death on the front porch. I don't know where they came up with the whole game. I don't know where they came up with the whole gay people live in reboots thing, but it seemed pretty forced. Right before Robbie died, Sydney showed. Right before Robbie died, Sydney showed up, so Jill, and Kirby are now on the run from Ghostface. They go upstairs from Ghostface.
Okay, and then I already rewrote this line, and that'll cut out a lot of time. Cool.
Ghostface. They go upstairs like always, where Sydney tells Jill to get under the bed and hide. Then Sydney lures Ghostface out onto the roof, losing him around the corner and calling Dewey over to do some actual goddamn police work, Dewey, come on. Ghostface catches up to her and knocks her off the roof for like the bajillionth time in this series. Sid escapes back into the house where she and Kirby go hide in the basement. Charlie shows up out.
Okay, let's add some gain to these boys.
Charlie shows up outside the basement. Charlie shows up outside the basement patio door. Shows up outside the basement patio door, but Sydney admonishes Kirby. Patio door, but Sydney admonishes Kirby not to let him in if she can't trust him. So he's left out in the cold. She can't trust him. So he's left out in the cold as
I hate this fucking part. How many times can I talk about how much I hate doing audio levels in a single live stream?
Trust him. So he's left out in the cold as Ghostface attacks him, and then as Sydney and Kirby attacks him, and then as Sydney and Kirby watch the screen cuts to black. Was that supposed to be him turning on?
Opposite Bendy, that's not true. This gotta be the most boring stream, doing all these damn levels. What are you looking for when editing audio? I'm looking for all my audio levels to hit this 0 over here.
Black. Was that supposed to be him turning off the lights? Like what?
But if it hits the red, that means it clips, and that means it's getting distorted. So I've got to lower it. That's the part that sucks.
Like what lights? He made it pitch black? Nah, man. Lights? Like what lights? He made it pitch black? Nah, man, that was a simple editing.
Yeah, no problem.
Nah, man, that was a simple editing cut, and it feels real. Cheap there. The lights come back up. There. The lights come back up. There. The lights come back up. The lights come back up, aka the lights come back up, aka the lights come back up, aka the editor back up, aka the editor dissolves back into a shot. It dissolves back into a shot, and Charlie's tied up in a chair like Steve.
And Charlie's tied up in a very Orthian fashion. Yeah, I'm turning Steve Orth into an adjective. Deal with it. What camera do you use? It's the debate of the rabbit. We use a Canon 5D Mark III. It's Gressel's camera. Chelsea has a Mark II, but it's actually a huge difference in quality.
Sydney runs off.
Like that Mark III is fucking nice.
Sydney runs off to try to fourth. Sydney runs off to try to take care of business while Kirby plays Ghost.
Yes, Caleb, I'm editing sound, which is my least favorite part of making a video.
Fourth. Sydney runs off to try to take care of business while Kirby plays Ghostface's trivia game. She thinks that she answered trivia game. She thinks that she answered his brain buster correctly. She answered his brain buster correctly.
No, I haven't met Gordon Ramsay because I do editing, so I'm never like on set. I do get to watch like videos of him like uncensored. It's funny.
That she answered his brain buster correctly, so she goes outside and unties Charlie. So everything.
If anyone saw the F off that he did with Kevin Spacey in that little video, I made that.
Goes outside and unties Charlie, so everything's great, right? Wrong. Charlie fuck. Right? Wrong. Right? Wrong.
Jason goes to Hell's Kitchen. Nice. It's a game sphere. I like that. What's a normal day at work? I sit there and edit, man.
Right? Wrong. Charlie
Pretty
fucking
much this, only less sound editing and more picture. I don't think you guys understand how much my life is editing.
Wrong. Charlie fucking stabs her in the... Wrong. Charlie fucking stabs her in the stomach because Charlie's a ghost face. Oh, shit. Because Charlie's a ghost face. Oh, shit. Charlie. Ghost face. Oh, shit. Charlie.
Yeah. People call me Jadge sometimes.
Because Charlie's a ghost face. Oh. Because Charlie's a ghost face. Oh, shit. Charlie gives her his reason. Shit. Charlie gives her his reason. Charlie gives her his reason.
4 years of classes together, you know.
Her his reason.
4 years of classes together, you notice me now?
Showing he's just one of...
Who do I want to win the Iron Throne? Maybe John. I like John. John's come a long way. No spoilers? All right. I won't say anything else. Sorry, guys.
Showing he's just one of those
now?
Showing he's just one of those classic...
Oops. Whoa. Oh. Ho, ho. That was weird. I just added a transition to, like, all of it.
He's just one of those classic whiny nice guys.
Let's not talk about... listen, I would love to talk Game of Thrones, but there's at least one person here who asked for no spoilers. And especially since
those
he's
classic
a mod
whiny
and does a
nice
lot of work
guys.
for
And he
me,
stabs her.
let's adhere to that and not talk about it. I'm sorry. I would theorize with you so much. If you do want to hear talk about Game of Thrones, subscribe to Practical Folks, my other channel. We do live after shows after every episode.
Guys. Then he stabs her again and tosses her body down to the ground. Interesting.
Although this weekend is going to be rough because of Comic-Con.
Down to the ground. Interestingly enough, Interestingly enough, down to the ground. Interestingly enough, Wes Craven himself said Kirby was a possible survivor, but
anyone asking if they should watch Game of Thrones? Yes, you should.
Possible survivor, but in light of his passing and my hopes that they won't continue the franchise without him, I'm just gonna add her to our list.
No, Practical Folks is not all mine. That's a group effort with 3 very wonderful, amazing people, including my girlfriend, and it's a comedy channel. There is movie commentary on it, though. I mean, part of the reason I'm so good at the kill count, if you think I'm good at it, is because of the experience I had doing Drunk Disney, which is a series where we get drunk and watch Disney movies and make jokes.
Back inside, Charlie attacks Sid and holds a knife to her.
So yeah, definitely. Like, if you think I'm funny, man, go watch Practical Folks, because that's a very comedy-oriented channel with me all over it.
And holds a knife to her throat. She gets away, but then another. She gets away, but then another Ghostface stabs her in the gut, and he guesses.
Oh yeah, definitely watch Drunk Disney. It's a lot of fun. It's a series that I don't necessarily. I'm not into getting drunk anymore since we started the series like 4 years ago when I was a young man. And that youth is fleeting, but it's really good. Drunk Disney is the reason I'm the editor who I am today. I can say that without fail. That and like What's on the Box, which is a really good review series of Game of Thrones that we can't do this year, unfortunately, but we did it last year, and it's really good. So check that out if you're into Game of Thrones.
In the gut, and he guesses on who it is. Anyone? Last chance.
Yeah, don't think I don't like Drunk Disney. It's just a stressful thing, especially with like how relatively few views it gets. Yeah, watch Pete's Dragon if you've never seen Drunk Disney. Bye, Christopher Young. Thanks for joining.
Who it is? Anyone? Last chance.
Pete's Dragon's a really good episode.
Anyone? Last chance. It's Jill. I saw it. It's Jill. I saw it coming, but.
I think it's the longest episode too, but it's worth it. The other channel is Practical Folks. If the mods could spam that link so people can go to it. Practical Folks is my other channel. We get drunk and watch Disney movies.
Saw it coming, but maybe it was a fun twist for you. Jill and Charlie
and do other stuff. We have if you're into Game of Thrones, we have this hilarious parody series where I play Littlefinger. And I like to play Littlefinger because I get to act all creepy, especially with our Sansa, who looks quite like Sansa. And when I shave and do my hair correctly, I look like Littlefinger. And my girlfriend looks like Cersei, and she makes outfits for us that look really good. And so, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun series. It's a fine series.
For you. Jill and Charlie have been recording all their kills, and they're going to upload them. And make them traceable to boyfriend guy, who they're planning on framing because, you know.
I do look like Deputy Dewey from Scream. You're not wrong. I wonder if I could do Dewey's faces while Littlefinger's voices. I think it might destroy my brain if I try to do that.
Framing someone is just part of the Scream handbook. And
God, that kind of hurt my eyes. How did David Arquette do that?
You know, framing someone is just part of the Scream handbook, and we do not.
Cause Char, it's fantasy.
Scream handbook, and we do not stray from the handbook when making a Scream.
Oh, thanks, Beast Gamer TV.
We do not stray
Welcome
from
to
the
the channel.
handbook when making a Scream.
Hope you're enjoying all the content. Y'all get James to say hi, Greg's mom. Hi, Greg's mom.
We do not stray from the handbook when making a Scream. Handbook when making a Scream. Jill.
Oh, I have gotten comparisons to Negan before, which is cool, because Negan's a fucking handsome man. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I'll take it.
Stray from the handbook when making a Scream. Jill.
I will fucking take
The
it.
handbook when making a Scream.
Dude, I can't wait until I have the time to do a Walking Dead kill count. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that show. I think it's got a ton of flaws, but to do a kill count for it will be so
Stray
fun.
from the handbook when
And
making
I
a Scream.
think
Jill.
will bring in a lot of people. I hope. I mean, it's fucking one of the most popular fucking shows, so that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Ash.
Scream. Jill finally ends boyfriend guy's boyfriend life by shooting him.
Audio levels.
Jill finally ends
How are there still like 4 more minutes of this shit to do?
Jill finally ends.
I don't even feel like the live stream's slowing me down at this. This is
Scream.
just how
Jill
long it
finally
takes.
ends boyfriend guy's boyfriend life by shooting. Boyfriend life by shooting him in his boyfriend dick. Ow. Life by shooting him in his boyfriend dick. Ouch. That's got.
Hey, Flamin' Trident. It's alright.
Boyfriend dick. Ouch. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then boyfriend dick. Ouch. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then boyfriend dick. Ouch. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then she puts.
The streams are however long they end up being. I don't really like set out to do a certain time.
Dick. Ouch. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then she puts one in his head, making our. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then she puts one in his head. Ouch. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then she. Ouch. That's got a boyfriend hurt. Then she puts one in his head, making our 13th kill. Our 13th kill. Sorry, what was it again, man? Travis. Puts one in his head, making our 13th kill. Sorry, what was it again, man? Travis, Travy, whatever, boyfriend guy. Charlie and
Thanks, Flaming Trident. I hope so.
boyfriend guy. Charlie and Jill are getting
I
really
might not
into
go
the
to
whole
any panels
reboot
at
angle.
Comic-Con. I'm not really into panels. Chelsea and I cosplay, and so when you cosplay, it's more fun to just like walk around and get pictures taken of you. I will be trying to seek out as much horror stuff as I can on Thursday because I won't be cosplaying.
We're the innocent victims, Sydney and Randy.
So on Thursday I'm going to be shooting some stuff for Dead Meat.
Sydney and Randy.
Their whole thing is,
and hopefully maybe finding a couple of horror things to add to the set. Oh man. Oh, there's so much more audio to do. Guys, I hate doing audio. On Friday and Saturday I'll be Littlefinger. And on Sunday I'll be Human Beast.
their whole thing is that they want to be famous. Their whole thing is that they want to be famous, and they think
Do 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 do. That's a long fucking clip. Let's see how this sounds. Bye, Shauna.
Their whole thing is that they want to be famous, and they think surviving a murder spree that people have seen video footage of will make them America's darlings or some shit. Charlie, hate to...
Good. That was good. Oh yeah, hit up that Discord. It's pretty fun. It's pretty chill, and I pop in there to talk once in a while.
Shit. Charlie, hate to break it to you, you're never going to be anyone's darling. Some shit. Charlie, hate to break it to you, you're never going to be anyone's darling. That is not a happy Jill. Darling. That is not a happy Jill face.
Thank you, Colby. Anthony Flores, the point of this, there's a bunch of points to this. One, I like to show people the work that goes into kill counts and show what has to happen in order for that final video product to happen. I also like having fans build a community. People in the live chat get to talk to each other, get to talk to me as much as I can. You know, I am working, so I can't field every question, but I do like to communicate with the fans. So basically, it's about dialogue and transparency, which are two things that are very important to me, just as like life ideologies. Both those things, like openness and honesty, and talking to each other. Those are important to me.
Not a happy Jill face. To pay even more homage to the...
So I hope that explains it. If you're not into it, that's cool, man. You can always just watch the kill counts as they come out. But that's why I have these.
To pay even more homage to the original... To pay even more homage to the original movies, Charlie and Jill bring back the classic Billy...
Oh, cool, Anthony. No, I didn't take it in a bad way. I understand. No worries, man. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Jill bring back the classic Billy Stu stabby stab fun times to make themselves look like victims.
Alone Gamer, you joined the Patreon family? Thank you. Ooh, hey, I got a few. Yeah. Adrian, let's see. Adrian Ramirez. Thank you. Who else? Shankadank, thank you so much. And Gavin Pixoto. I don't know if that's how you say it. Pixoto. But thank you so much, guys, for joining the Patreon family and contributing to my Patreon on a monthly subscription basis. Make sure that you go to the Patreon page and you can just scroll through the posts that I've done and any that are at your level you've unlocked for the various contribution levels. There are some that are just available to every patron and some that are available only to certain levels of patrons. But thank you so much for all that, guys. Seriously, guys, I like, it means so much to me that you guys like this channel and the content enough. Because, hold on, let me finish eating these fries. Thanks, Nicholas Stevens. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been making videos for a really long time, and I've always wanted to do YouTube. And in college, I didn't really like commit to it, which would have been a good time to, because
Charlie psychs himself up to get stabbed in the
that
shoulder.
was when it was still
Jill ain't playing around, and she stabs.
And so, like, I started doing sketch comedy in 2012 with what was then known as Comediocracy and what's now Practical Folks. And
she stabs Charlie straight.
It was
playing around, and she's
probably just too late for sketch comedy on YouTube.
Playing around, and she stabs Charlie straight in the.
We tried it for a while, and it didn't really work. And then we did Drunk Disney, and that got its fair share of an audience, but like, we never really took off.
It turns out
like,
her plan is to make Charlie
slow,
seem like one of the killers
growth,
after all.
Which was cool, and the fans are like the best fucking people, and I love them so much. But it was you know, at the level that it was going, it was always going to be a hobby.
Like one of the killers
and I always
after
wanted
all,
to
and be famous
more,
all on her own.
than
Tough break,
just a
Charlie.
hobby. And now it feels so good to have people like what I'm doing enough to where, like, yeah, it can become more than a hobby now. And I'm so excited. And I really appreciate it, guys. Like, it means so much to me.
Tough break, Charlie, but for someone so well steeped in the mythos of these movies, you should have known the second fiddle villain always...
Thank you, Nuke
of these
Neglected.
movies, you should have known the second fiddle villain always gets backstabbed.
And that's another thing. I forget the name of the person who asked what the point of these was. Not in a dickish way, but just wondering. That one friend 236 says this stream is helping them learn how to edit.
Villain always gets backstabbed.
That is
Jill
another
Steps.
point of this. I'm very much into the idea of helping people learn how to do things that I can do. And one of the things that I can do really well is edit. So I know that one time I said a while
Jill
back I
Steps
said
sit in
I
the
wanted
gut
to have
again,
like
and
a
she falls
smaller
down,
live
and I
stream
actually-
with just people interested in editing, so that like I could really show them things and answer questions. I still plan to do that, guys. For anyone who emailed me with that interested in that.
And I actually thought
obviously, I
maybe
haven't
they
had the
killed
time to
her,
do
but
that.
no.
That might just have to be another thing that waits until this is my job. But yeah, guys, I definitely want.
But nope, they didn't.
Want to teach as many people things as I can. Thanks for being here so long, Jacob.
They didn't. Spoiler. Then Jill.
Meowdolin, it's really dependent on how fast people sign
Spoiler.
up for it, you know? Hopefully, I'm hoping that by the end of the year, man. Which, that seems like a long time to me, but like, I know that things take time to build, and I can't take for granted how fast Dead Meat has grown. Like, I'm so grateful for it. Especially coming from a channel that experienced slow growth. Like,
Then Jill goes around methodically making herself look like a survivor, and it's kind of fun to watch. She scratches
Movie buff, whenever I can, I buy the Blu-rays. Sometimes they're only available for like digital downloads, but I'm thankfully in a position to where I can purchase these movies.
She scratches her face and pulls out her hair with boyfriend's hand and stabs herself out her hair with boyfriend's hand.
Hi, Karina.
Out her hair with boyfriend's hand and stabs herself.
Oh, getting there. Once Jill goes to the hospital, that's her last setting.
And stabs herself against the wall with a knife. As if that wasn't enough.
And again, I really wish I could be reading the chat and responding to everything you guys are saying, but I do have a lot to get done tonight, so I'm just trying to kind of power through this. Oh, this is another long-ass clip. Jeez. Let's see how this sounds. Thanks, Ozzy Shadow. See ya. Sleep well.
As if that wasn't enough, she smashes her head against a picture and fucking stage dives into a glass table before finally
The thing that makes this worse is just how long, like, this is the longest kill count so far, so that just means more audio to edit.
before finally collapsing next to a glass table before finally collapsing next to Sydney for a really nice
Bye, Anthony.
next to Sydney for a really nice Facebook cover photo. Dewey and Judy finally arrive, seeing all the carnage and getting take your hat off level sad.
Is editing easy? I mean, I'm a professional
seeing
editor.
all the carnage and getting take your hat off level sad. Jill is
I'm probably an expert editor by measured by the like 10,000 hours makes you an expert in something. Pretty sure I've put in that amount of time. So I don't know. Editing's one of those things
Jill
where,
is
like,
carted out.
the simple stuff is simple, and you can learn just the simple stuff. And
Jill
be
is
good.
carted out on a stretcher
And
where
then
she gets a taste of the.
It's just this infinite. There are so many things that I cannot do as an editor, especially once you get into After Effects, which is like motion graphics and all sorts of crazy shit. But like editing has so many different styles and techniques. A comedy editor might not be good at like a dramatic thing, and
She gets a
action
taste
editor,
of the adoration
like, I couldn't
and fame
edit
she's
an
always
action
wanted.
scene
But she
properly.
comes off her.
I'm pretty good at comedy just because it has a lot to do with timing. So yeah, it's not really a like simple answer to say editing is easy or hard, because there's just so much to it that I think anyone can do it.
But she comes off her high in the hospital when the
themselves.
Dewmeister drops this bombshell on her.
Nathan Sydney.
On her.
Nathan Sydney just might make it.
Shell on her.
Nathan Sydney just might make it.
Nathan Sydney just might make it.
Shell on her.
Nathan Sydney just might make it.
He leaves her bedside, and Jill wastes no time sneaking into.
Oh man, getting there. Oh, it's already past 9. This is gonna be a long.
He leaves her bedside, and Jill. He leaves her bedside, and Jill wastes no time. And Jill wastes no time sneaking into Sydney's room to finish the job. And because this is Scream.
See how that sounds.
And because this is Scream, she has to make a horror movie reference as she does it.
Who are you? Michael fucking Myers?
Does it.
Who are you? Michael fucking Myers?
They wrestle.
Was David Arquette cast in other stuff though after Scream? Like, what's he in?
They wrestle around the house.
Because I only know him from Scream.
They wrestle around. They wrestle around the hospital.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Why do I feel like I've heard that that's like actually kind of good?
They wrestle around the hospital room for a
Or am
little
I thinking
while.
of Spy Kids? Maybe I'm thinking of Spy Kids. Oh, dude, Green Room would be great, but it would also be weird to be like jokey and shit in the movie that's intense.
They wrestle around the hospital room for a little while. Jill being a
David
real
Arquette
bee
is
and
a
punching Sid in her gut wound. And when
WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I do know that. I think he's also a poker player, I'm pretty sure. I'm super into poker. Like, Chelsea and I watched the World Series. We didn't watch it this year, but like we watched videos of it.
And when Dewey rushes in to
not just,
save
like,
her, he gets a
highlights, like,
fucking
we sit
beat
there and
down from
watch.
Jill with a bedpan. Wow.
Every hand, because it's so fun.
Down from Jill with a bedpan. Wow, he gets his ass. With a bedpan. Wow, he gets his ass.
Oh fuck, that's right. I forgot that we didn't even get it started.
Down from Jill with a bedpan. Wow, he gets his ass whooped. Just be thankful it was.
All right, maybe add one gain to that.
Wrestle around the hospital room for a little while, Jill being a real bee and punching Sid in her gut wound. And when Dewey rushes in to save her, he gets a fucking beat down from Jill with a bedpan. Wow, he gets his ass whooped. Just be thankful it was empty, dude.
I know, Dewey gets his ass kicked like every movie. Does it happen in Scream 3? What happens to Dewey in Scream 3? What happens in Scream 3? Oh, he gets knocked out and like falls down the stairs. And
Just be thankful it was empty. Deadpan. Wow, he gets his ass whooped. Just be thankful it was empty, dude. Gail and Judy both.
I see that I'm peeking sometimes, but like at this point, I don't care. I just want to finish this.
Dude, Gail and Judy both show up, but Jill holds them off at gun. Be thankful it was empty, dude. Gail and Judy both show up.
This episode is right now 16:53.
But Jill holds them off at gunpoint, even shooting Judy just for shits and gigs. But while Gail distracts her...
What sucks is I think Scream 3 is one of my better kill count episodes. I think there's a lot of jokes in there. And it's probably going to end up being one of the least viewed ones.
Gigs. But while Gail distracts her, Sydney grabs the defibrillators and starts charging them up. Gail yes and... starts charging him up. Gail yes ands her. Starts charging him up. Gail yes ands her and sets Sydney.
Someone get the Gob Gamer a working link. Pronto.
Charging him up. Gail yes ands her and sets Sydney up for a punchline.
Clear. Clear.
A punchline.
Clear. Clear.
Clear.
Clear.
For a punchline.
Clear. Clear.
Clear.
Jill. Punchline.
Clear. Clear.
Clear.
Jill gets...
all right. Taylor DeVito, thank you. Ooh, Taylor DeVito. Big pimpin' Taylor DeVito. You just unlocked a Puppet Master review for yourself, young man or woman. I'm not going to assume, but thank you very much for joining the Patreon family. Yes, fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What are we up to? What are we up to? 963, looking good, looking good. Yo, y'all making me feel real good about myself. Thanks. Thanks a lot. What? My throat?
Clear.
No.
Clear.
Jill gets 360 joules.
Okay, we're so close. Oh, Jill's so close to dying. Oh, Jill, you're so close to dying. Yeah. Oh, and I did the fucking... Oop. Were they open? What? Were they open? Yeah. Nice. It is a monthly payment, Eric. That is correct.
Clear.
Jill gets 360 joules to the fucking dome and collapses.
Clear.
Jill gets 360 joules to the fucking dome and collapses. Fucking dome and collapses onto the floor. I know Jill's pretty...
Yeah, dog, I love cheese. What you think? What you think? I'm from the Midwest, motherfucker.
The fucking dome and collapses onto the floor. I know Jill's pretty dead right there, but she is smoking. No, literally, there's... She is smoking. No, literally, there's smoke coming...
Thanks, Eric. Hell yeah, get that new card.
Smoking. No, literally, there's
Gonna
smoke
have one
coming
of those
off
chips.
of her.
About to get one of those chip boys.
Smoking. No, literally, there's smoke coming off of her.
Gonna be a little chippy boy.
There's smoke coming off of her. Don't call me an Axel. Off of her. Don't call me an Axel. Off of her. Don't call me an Axel. Off of her. Don't call me an Axel.
Thanks, no one knows.
Besides, she's not even. Besides, she's not even really dead. Besides, she's not even really dead. Axel. Besides, she's not even really dead.
I'm from Michigan.
She grabs a shard of glass and comes. Really dead. She grabs a shard of glass and comes behind Sydney for one last attack, but for one last attack, but Sydney shoots her. One last attack, but Sydney shoots her by now a seasoned veteran of the killer's last hurrah. But Sydney shoots her by now a seasoned veteran of the killer's last hurrah that these movies just love to comment on. Part of the playbook. Part of the playbook.
Green Gamer, are you a patron? Patrons will get this episode tomorrow. Other people have to wait
Sydney
till
lies
Friday.
down next to Jill.
Uh-oh, I feel like maybe the chat is fucked up for me again, guys. I feel like the, yeah, I bet the chat's fucked up. Because I'm seeing people respond to the Axel reference. Fuck, I hate it when it does this. Yeah, future James. Past James? I do too. How do I make this big again? There we go. I think this is good now. Okay. Good night, Colby Barkwell. Oh, now is it caught up? No, I think it's caught up. Okay.
Jill in a cute mirror version of that earlier shot with Jill the dead one this time, our 15th and final victim. Yep. Final victim. Yep, just 15.
Oh man, can't wait for all the comments on this video saying
Yep,
Kirby's
just
not
15.
dead. Can't wait for that. Read that comment.
Victim. Yep, just 15
because
because Judy's
you know I'm gonna get it.
15 because Judy's still alive. I know you were so worried about. Judy's still alive. I know you were so worried about her, right? Outside, the reporters. Outside, the reporters give Jill the praise she fought and killed for, not knowing that she's
Sometimes you're talking and have the video playing at the same time. I can't hear you. Yeah, sure. Let me lower the volume on like the video. So that would be this boy, I think. So now
dead and also
that should be a lot less loud. Also known as quieter. Here, I'll make it even. Here we go. How about that?
Killed for, not knowing that she's dead and also, you know, a murderer. An ironic ending. Perfect for an ironic series that was always common.
Thank you for that heads up. Yeah, Nalgus, I know that was his name. I'm just making jokes. It's a running joke. How's that, Charar?
Perfect for an ironic series that was always commenting on itself. And now's the part where
Oh, I'm so fucking close.
on itself. And now's the part where I exit on itself. And now's the part where I exit the frame in a silly way to do the numbers. Or do I? I do. In a silly way to do the numbers. Or do I? I do. The numbers, or do I? I do.
Cool.
15 people died in Scream 4, significantly more than...
I'll do more gaming streams when I have the time. This is a really rough week for me with the conventions. Like these past 2 weeks have been insane because of D23 and Comic-Con. So definitely didn't have any time to do any gaming then, but
15 people died in Scream 4.
I will. Don't worry.
15 people died in Scream 4, significantly more than... significantly more than any of the original trilogy. Even though 3 of the kills were...
Man, we'll see about the Han Solo movie. Sucks that it's gone through a lot of shit.
Original trilogy. Even though 3 of the kills were fictional... characters.
No, I probably won't live stream any Call of Duty games. I'm not a big fan. I tend to not like popular things.
Fictional characters.
That's something I've come to learn.
3 of the kills were fictional characters. In a kill count...
Oh god, that makes me a hipster, doesn't it? Oh no. Yeah, I went to Comic-Con last year. It was a lot of fun.
Scream 4, significantly more than any of the original trilogy, even though 3 of the kills were fictional characters. 3 of the kills were fictional characters. 3 of the kills were... Even though 3 of the kills were fictional...
No, I haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming because I don't like superhero movies. Because I'm a hipster, I guess.
Even though 3 of the kills were fictional characters. In a kill count...
Oh no, now all those comments that are on my videos are like, you fucking hipster with your stupid hair. They're right, guys. They're right.
In a kill count first, more women were killed than men, with 10 of the victims female and only 5 of them male. A pretty stark gender imbalance.
Oh no, I'm a hipster. Don't start with me, Ash. Superhero movies are great if you like watching the same thing over and over. Superhero movies are great if you don't want movies to have any stakes to them. Superhero movies are great if you want to live in the same exact world we live in now, but watch someone who has superpowers face issues that they will surely overcome in the end. No, I bet I'll like The Incredibles. I've never seen that.
Stark gender imbalance, though again, 3 of those were in-movie characters. With a runtime of 110 minutes, Scream 4 had...
I'm just playing around, though. If you like superhero movies, you know, that's cool. If you like superhero movies, you're having a great time the past couple of years.
Of 110 minutes, Scream 4 had a kill on average every 7.3 minutes. By far, the most frequent of the series.
You must be having the time of your goddamn life if you like superhero movies. Just must feel like the belle of the ball. Hey, Raza. This is the first kill count with more girls than guys, correct?
3 minutes. By far, the most frequent of the series. I'll give the Golden Chainsaw...
And then The Thing comes along, and the victims are 100% male, which is also a first, so that's fun.
I'll give the Golden Chainsaw for coolest death to Officer Perkins. Olivia almost took it with... almost took it with her.
I am told that I would like Logan. So I might. I've also heard good things about Doctor Strange. So maybe I would like that as well. I mean, I hear good things about Spider-Man, but like very skeptical.
But I'm a sucker for reality that's stranger than fiction, and the fact that this happened in real life makes it way
so close.
And the fact that this happened in real life makes it way more powerful to me. Dual machete for lamest kill is gonna... Dual machete for lamest kill.
But Gressel also doesn't like superhero movies, and he liked Doctor Strange. He said it was his favorite.
Dual machete for lamest kill is gonna go to Perkins' partner.
I thought Deadpool was okay. It was better than most, I would say. I think it's a little overrated, but you know.
Is gonna go to Perkins' partner, Hoss.
If you like Kurt Russell, you'll love The Thing. Thanks, Chiefs Lover 13. Welcome to the channel.
Gonna go to Perkins' partner, Hoss. A single stab to the back.
Welcome back, dude, man.
A single stab to the back, put that... A single stab to the back, put that guy down, and that's just a...
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, even if you don't like Kurt Russell, you'll love The Thing. You'll just love The Thing because it's the best fucking movie.
Guy down, and that's just a waste of a death. And put that guy down, and that's just a waste of a death. And there you have it. Another...
Oh, this looks like it might have already been level 5. Let's undo that.
And there you have it.
So close.
And there you have it. Another...
Oh, The Thing always confused you, Puncher Joe? How did it confuse you?
And there you have it.
No, Mildly Savage Texan, that is not the case, and I wish it was.
Have it. Another series wrapped on the kill count with a...
Oh, I've never played The Thing game. What is it? People have told me about it, but they've never told me like what it
Another
is.
series wrapped on the kill count with the conclusion of Scream 4. I like to...
I have to do the audio re-recording.
I liked it a lot.
Let's see. I'll take stock once I finish this in a second.
More than Scream 3, but it still felt like it was...
I gotta do the thumbnail, so that's another thing. I'll stay on the live stream for that.
More than Scream 3, but it still felt like it was more of a cliche than it...
God, and then I have to shoot a fucking episode, guys. I have to shoot The Thing. Fuck. Then I have to clean and pack for Comic-Con.
It was more of a cliche than it was a commentary on cliches.
Motherfucker. It's been a bad week. Bad week. If you've never seen The Thing, please see it before the KillCon episode comes out. It's very worth it. You can rent it online for like the $3.99 or whatever it is. So please watch it.
It was a commentary on cliches, but at least it delivered in the kill department. But at least it delivered in the kill department, kind of. Be sure to...
You know what? I don't like that line. I wonder if for the first time...
was a commentary on cliches.
What happens if I do this?
Delivered in the kill department, kind of. Be sure...
What happens if I do this?
Cliches. Be sure to subscribe...
Man, this sucks. I don't think I'm going to like this either. This outro is just so fucking long.
Scream 3, but it still felt like it was more of a cliche than it was a commentary on cliches. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything on this channel.
I mean, because of the music, that sounds worse than it would be. So let's see how it sounds. So let's see.
It felt like it was more of a cliche than it was a commentary on cliches. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything on this channel.
I'm not a big fan, but I don't think anyone will care, honestly.
A lot more than Scream 3, but it still felt like it was more of a cliche than it was a commentary on cliches. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything on this channel, because I'll be back next week.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to comment with like, why'd you do that thing in the outro? No one fucking cares.
With an all-new body count for you. On cliches. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything on this channel. On cliches. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything on this channel, because I'll be back next week with an...
The thing is, like, I don't know if calling it a sci-fi horror movie is accurate. It has an alien in it. That's the thing, is an alien. But it's not really sci-fi. It's about a bunch of dudes stranded in Antarctica with a shape-shifting alien. It's fucking amazing, guys. Seriously, I've been like watching it so much, like just little clips as I edit the kill count for it, and it's just so fucking good.
So you don't miss anything on this channel, because I'll be back next week with an all-new body count for you. Till then, I'm James A. Janice.
Like, seriously, it's the best. Better not Arcane Aardvark.
Till then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the kill count.
No, San Diego Comic-Con. Sorry, Silver.
Till then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the kill count. Hey guys, thanks a lot for...
Well, the thing is based on an old 30s novel by Joseph... Is it Joseph W. Campbell? So maybe the X-Files also took that as a basis. I'm not sure.
James A. Janice. This has been the kill count. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching the kill count for Scream 4. We're done with another... Kill count. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching the kill count for Scream 4. We're done with another series, and this one did not take me 3 months to do. We're done with another series.
Oh, computer. Fucking step it up, dog. No, I love Paranormal Activity 1 and 3. I think those movies are fucking awesome.
This one did not take me 3 months to do. I know Scream isn't as hard to do. I know Scream isn't as hardcore of a series as Friday or some other things. As Friday or some other things. But it's still a really...
See you, Jackson.
But it's still a really important franchise. But it's still a really important franchise in the genre. So maybe don't be dicks about it. I'll have something new for you next week. It's still a really important franchise in the genre. So maybe don't be dicks about it. I'll have something new for you next week. So make sure you come back. See you then.
I've never seen Escape from LA or Escape from New York. Okay, audio levels are done. Great. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, one of the things I know I have to do is adjust music. And this is something that probably no one would notice if I didn't do it. But so whenever the music ends going into a movie clip, I really like to have it end at like a proper note. I don't like to have it end in like the middle of a phrase, like a musical phrase. I think it's just a more enjoyable experience. So let's see. Like that's okay, but if I shift it, so that's like, yeah, that's better. I'll shift it a little bit back. Great. that. See, like it ends on a phrase, and then I just make sure that it sounds
In no time at all, literally.
like the beginning. I don't think is as important. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to do here is go through and do that. This doesn't take too long. And I know it doesn't really matter. I don't think anyone would notice, but it's for me.
Wait, that sounds a lot like.
Oh no! Wow. Okay, so I have to have it like this.
Wait, that sounds a lot like.
Okay. So sometimes you're just kind of screwed, and you have to have it like a certain length.
You're not cheating on your wife if you eat my lemon square.
Yeah, maybe. The same old.
See, that's close, but that's better. There. Okay. Just make sure it starts fine.
Yeah, maybe not technically. But
That's fine, yeah, sure. Okay. Next. Oh, that's a long boy. Yeah, so I don't want it to start a new phrase right as it. There we go. Cool. And just make sure that sounds right. Okay.
so actually, I guess you can forget what I said.
Cool. Oh, man. Okay, okay, okay. Next up, this boy.
Moved.
That's pretty close. Good night, Alone Gamer. Yeah, that works. That works. Oh, but I see. We got an issue here. Oh, thanks, Everything Outdoors. Here comes the Halloween music. That's good enough for me.
Right. Boyfriend guy appears in Joe's room.
Okay.
A little pervy though.
She can.
There it is. Took a little bit. Yeah, no, the thing is, I mean, it's my favorite horror movie, so if you trust me, if you like me. I do have an Instagram. I'm not too active on it. I mean, I have a personal one and a Dead Meat one. I'm more active on Twitter.
Come home. Dude, we just saw that chick come home from high school. She is. While Jill is chatting with.
Oh, that's a real long boy. Look at him.
He wants to take a trip to Cougar Town. I love you. So going forward, we'll have a nice alliance.
The Thing is from 1982.
Level nasty. Scream one gal weather's level nasty.
I'm just going to double check that these.
Goddamn crazy person.
So I don't really like that one.
Like a goddamn crazy person. Like a goddamn crazy person. Herself like a goddamn crazy person. Rebecca pouts her way out to the parking garage, talking to herself like a goddamn crazy person.
It Comes at Night is interesting. I like it. It's I found it's pretty divisive, I would say, in the community.
Before her soliloquy is
I don't watch trailers for horror movies, so I wasn't aware of how it was marketed, but people said it was marketed very incorrectly.
doesn't mean you got a cockwalk. Charlie storms off with blue balls while Hayden Panettiere sits on the couch and does some amazing face acting, solidifying herself as the most enjoyable new person in the cast.
Get out of my
Tries
house.
a bullshit excuse to survive. To the ground. Robbie tries a bullshit excuse to survive. Robbie tries a bullshit excuse to survive.
That's fine. Sound on alert is super quiet. That's okay. Whatever. I don't like to debate if something's a horror movie or not. I think there's enough elements in it to be horror. Because, like, then you got questions like, is The Visit, or is it The Visit? No, The Invitation. No, is it The Invitation?
But it doesn't work.
I think The Invitation, like, is that a horror film? I would say, yeah, if it wants to be.
Stomach, cause Charlie's a ghost face. Oh shit!
It's definitely a slower movie. Oops, that was too many. Oh, I loved It Follows. I thought it was amazing, except for the end. I don't like the stuff in the pool. Yeah, see, like, you're saying The Invitation's a thriller. Same thing with, like, Silence of the Lambs. Is that a thriller? Is that a horror? Like, in my opinion, the horror genre should be as wide as possible and include things like those movies. Charara, I would probably do them. I've never really been a huge fan of, like, monster films, although I do love, although it's been a long time since I've seen it. I loved Cloverfield when it came out. I hope I still do. But yeah, I'm not opposed to doing anything. That's fine.
Whole reboot angle.
We're the innocent victims. Sydney and Randy.
Their whole thing is that they want to be.
Oh, it's another long boy. It's too long of a boy.
She comes high in the hospital when the Dewmeister drops this bombshell on her.
That works though.
He leaves her bedside, and Jill wastes no time to make a horror movie reference as she. It's a scream. She has to make a horror movie reference as she does it. He leaves her bedside, and they wrestle around the hospital room for a little while. Starts charging him up. Gail yes-ands her and sets Sydney up for a punchline. They wrestle around the hospital room.
I like found footage. I loved found footage, and then there's just a lot of found footage. And like the more found footage I was watching, the more it was like, I've seen these tricks already.
Exit the frame in a silly way to do the numbers. Or do I? I do.
I forget which movie. What's the movie where they're like doing, it's not pest control, but they're like working on an old house and it's a found footage. They're like, God, they're not pest control. They're like sewer, like plumbing, cleaning shit. Oh, I am, and that's not found footage. No, what's the one in the house that was kind of like House of Leaves? Or you said it had similarities to it? Grave Encounters, yeah. Everyone was saying how Grave Encounters is awesome. And, like, it'd be fine, but I just feel like all the tricks they did were stuff that I had already seen. Because, like, I love found footage, but, you know, it's a small toolbox, and I've seen all those tools used. Okay, so music's done. Audio levels are done. I think we're pretty good, except for the lines I have to re-record, and let me do the thumbnail, because I have to leave the live stream. I have to shut this boy down when I do the pickup lines. So for thumbnail, I don't know if I should do Sydney or Jill. I mean, maybe Jill, since, like, she's both the protagonist and the antagonist, maybe? I don't know. Is there like a... Because for Scream 3 I did Ghostface in that stupid bulletproof vest. Is there like a image of Ghostface from this movie that would look more than just Ghostface? I don't know. I'll just use Jill. I don't really like it. God, I don't like Emma Watson, but or not Emma Watson, sorry, Emma Roberts. Da, 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 da. What's a good shot of... God damn it. I mean... Got... You guys want me to put Kirby for thumbnail? I can't. She's not that high of a build character. Man, this sucks. I hate it when it's not obvious. With the Friday the 13th, it's like, okay, just grab a Jason. Do we ever see Jill in the hospital? No? Okay. Oh, I mean, at the end we do. I'm so mad I have to record pickup lines for this. I know of Until Dawn, but I don't have a PS4, so I can't play it. I can't believe there's a game that's not available on PC. That blows my mind. Like, what? What the fuck? Oh, man. Maybe I'll just go to Jill in the hospital. Oh, but she's all beat up. Like, I don't want it to be too spoilery. She's all fucked up. Oh, maybe that? Maybe that. Maybe this. I'll drop it in and see what it looks like. And out. Torgo, dead meat. New thumbnails. Where you at? There you go. Scream 4. Fucking stupid ass Scream 3. All right. Where are you at, Scream 4? Okay. All right. I don't know if I like this. That's a lot of fucking... Ugh, god damn it. The angle is weird. I don't know, maybe I'll do this. I'm not gonna have Dewey be the thumbnail. He's just not important enough. I'm sorry, Dewey. Oops. Whoa, how did I do that? Whoa, what? I've never done that before. That was weird. What the? Stop. Chill the fuck out. Okay. I see someone talking about Scream 5. Is that real? Because I really hope it's not. I just don't think they should make Scream without Wes Craven. And also, because, like, come on. I don't think the 4th one was that necessary. Although one has being necessary, or when has being unnecessary ever stopped a movie from getting made? Cough, cough, Beauty and the Beast remake. Right now it's 10:04. Hoping that I'll be done with everything by 11, which includes shooting the thing. We'll see, though. Yeah, that's true, Tyler Johnson. That Scream 4 was like enough time had passed between Scream 3 and 4 to like comment on the horror genre. I don't know what more. I mean, I guess since 2010, found footage wasn't really a... When did Paranormal Activity come out? Because that kind of kicked off the found footage craze. Was that after 2010? Was that 2011? But, like, how do you even, like, fucking do anything with found footage in a Scream movie? That doesn't seem right. I don't know if I like this, but I already spent time on it, so... I think I'm just stuck with it. Meh. It sucks. So let's drop her in here and see what that does. is copy, paste, and then in this new layer. Oops, fuck. Let's see if this looks dumb. This is dumb. What if I... Okay, and then... Good. Oh, nope. Okay, that's good enough for me. We're going to merge those boys. Where the fuck's merge? There it is. And then we'll do like some little... Where's the like Band-Aid guy? Where you at, Band-Aid? Oh, there you are. Select, is that? Yeah. Great. Fun. There. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, and then what I like to do is make a copy of that and put that over the border and then erase that so that it's like her body's behind the border, but her head is coming out of it. And that's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here. Okay. I guess this is what I'm doing. And then I need the Scream 4 logo. I would love to figure out a way to bring guests to my channel. I have a few ideas. But my ideas involve, like, makeup people. Oh, man, my internet's slow because of this stream. Okay, guys. I need to use the internet to get shit, and my internet's getting destroyed. Oh, what's on my shirt? This is all the Bond movies. I'm a big James Bond fan, so it's like Doctor No, and like, you know, the Man with the Golden Gun. Tomorrow Never Dies. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, guys, my internet's just it's unusable right now, and also my chat's not working. So I'm gonna have to kill this. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out, helping me get through this. That my least favorite part of editing, all that audio shit. But I did it. It's done. And yeah. So, guys, thank you again for everything, for being a friend, for knowing my name. I don't know. I got a lot of shit to do, and I'm going to go shoot an episode of the Kill Count for the thing. So, boom, boom. Can't wait for this to come out. Can't wait for the thing to come out a week from Friday. Jesus Christ. I'm falling behind on these skill counts, guys, and Child's Play is just going to destroy me. But I'm going to do it. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Tweet at me. Do whatever. Do the Patreon if you can. And sorry I won't be around this weekend because I'll be at Comic-Con. Sorry, not sorry. That shit's going to be dope. All right. Cool. Bye, guys. Love y'all.